It's the first day after rules change, and at the Stone Rocks, Amber's ruled the youngest kid should be taken to daycare.
And this is Hunter.
Hunter's just a little nervous, that's all.
And if somebody did this by choice, I think it's just real poor parenting. Jesse. Yep. Makes me question the amount of love and the atmosphere in their home if she thinks the daycare is better for her children than her own husband and her own love is for their children.
And Jeff decides to confront Amber on the way home.
It's a no-brainer for me. The best thing for a child is to be with the parent.
I believe our reasons for putting our kids in daycare are valid. One of the important reasons for me, too, is for my kids to be able to interact with children their same age.
To me, that would be a very self-centered thing. Not in the best interest of the child.
In Georgia, Kelly is taking the Finley kids, who barely ever see the outdoors, out of daycare and out of the house so they can spend time in the park.
Oh, man, I'm excited to be outside. I feel better. I think the kids feel better.
With the little ones in daycare, Amber can now get on with playing virtual families on the computer, as she's also ruled that a non-Christian tutor should homeschool the older kids.
Before I left the house this morning, I was praying for the kids, and I said, God, you watch over them, and they'll be able to discern the truth from a lie.
I do want to talk about evolution and what evolution is.
Sometimes I wonder if the science one is true or the Bible is true.
I'm into science. The Bible's not my cup of tea, you know.
The way I think it's smart, we don't always speak about the Bible, and then we get to learn other stuff too.
You ever hear the story of Jonah? Can a man survive inside of a fish?
Maybe a big one.
At the Finleys, under Kelly's rules, it's no more chores for Dorian, as his dad finds out what it's like to have to do all the housework.
Dad really liked that rule when not doing the dishes or any of my chores.
The kitchen's a mess. Get back to this later.
I felt like we were living in some kind of rich house. Just sit back and relax.
This is too much for one person to do. But I'll tell you one thing, this really does help me gain more appreciation for what Dorian does around here. You know, he really does do a lot more than I probably realized.
Amber's ruled that every time God is mentioned in the house, Pastor Jeff has to pay $10, hoping that Jeff might find something other than God to talk to his kids about.
The house is to be a God-free zone, remember? But it's kind of impossible, isn't it? If God really lives inside of you.
I thought you would be able to at least chat with him and have dad time about something else, and it just seems like you don't have anything else to say.
I can chat about